During the fasting state, the blood sugar has dropped, so now we don't have sugar from the blood to use as energy. The first thing that the body is going to do is that in the muscles, we are going to break down glycogen, and we're going to break that down through a process called glycogenolysis, and that's going to start reproducing a lot of those individual sugar molecules. So that's happening in the muscles, and those sugar molecules will be used by the muscles to create energy. Remember that we also said we have glycogen in the liver. Well, the liver is also doing glycogenolysis and it's breaking down the glycogen, but the liver is sending that glucose out to the rest of the body for the body to use. Once all the glycogen is gone, we are going to start going through fatty acid oxidation, and this starts in the fat tissues. So in the fat tissue, remember that we had those triglycerides, which we see right here. Those triglycerides get broken up, and this is happening in the fat tissues. They get broken back into the glycerol molecule and fatty acids. The fatty acids are sent from the fat tissues to the other parts of the body. And a lot of different parts of the body will then take those fatty acids and break them down through fatty acid oxidation. And that is where they're getting their energy. The fatty acid oxidation makes acetyl-CoA, which then goes through the Krebs cycle to create energy. But some parts of the body, most importantly the brain, cannot use fatty acids. So we have a different process that's going to happen. We use gluconeogenesis, and here are some of the important enzymes for that. This is occurring in the liver. So the liver is doing gluconeogenesis to produce more glucose. That glucose is then getting sent out to the rest of the body. Now, it's really important to know that the liver is getting supplied by fatty acids for its own energy, and it has plenty of energy, so the glucose that it then makes just gets sent out to the rest of the body, so the liver doesn't use any of the glucose that it makes. And then lastly, the supplies for gluconeogenesis are listed right here. We use some amino acids, we use glycerol from those triglycerides that got broken down, and we use lactate. So those three things will be used in gluconeogenesis. I have much more detailed typed out explanations and images if you check out my content library through the link in my bio. There is over 500 pages worth of very high yield ChemPhys and biochem content, as well as a downloadable schedule and a video that shows you how to plan out your entire MCAT prep process.